dealing with procrastination. Everyone has this problem. And there's a story I like on a Spanish radio station that addresses this. The father comes up and he knocks on the son's door. And he says, Jamie, get out of bed. It's time for school. And Jamie says, Papa, I don't want to get up. And he knocks again. Jamie, get up. Papa, I don't want to get up. And the papa says, why? And Jamie says, well, I have 3 reasons. The father says, what are they? He goes, number 1, I hate school. Number 2, the kids are mean to me. And number 3, it's boring. And the papa says, well, I have 3 reasons why you need to get up for school. Number 1 is your duty. Number 2, you're 45 years old. And number 3, you're the headmaster. So we all can procrastinate when it comes to our jobs. It's so much easier than to procrastinate when it comes to something that's not job related, like life balance. So what are some tips that can help us in this area? One is have an accountability colleague. Have somebody that you're telling what you want to do. A friend of mine named Joyce told me that she and Cindy got into running because Cindy said, I want to start running. Would you like to do it with me? She said, every morning I'm going to come to your door at 6 a.m. and if you're ready, we'll go together. If you're not there, I'll just go without you. That accountability got the 2 of them up and running, and now they've enjoyed running their entire lives. So having that accountability colleague. Here's one, my one daughter and myself, she was in Oregon for a year, I was in Pennsylvania. We decided we were going to run a half marathon together out in Oregon. Now, Brian talked about his half marathon the other day and how it's a lonely experience. It is a lonely experience, but what's fun is if you're training with someone else as an accountability colleague, that part is fun. Because there we were on either sides of the country, and I would call her and say, Jojo, what mile are you up to? And she'd say this, and I'd say, okay, I'm doing the 8 mile this Saturday. And then we'd call again, and we'd be back and forth. Well, 1 week before the race, my daughter calls me, and she said, you know, Mom, I don't even think I should do the race. She goes, I'm just really not good. And I said, why? And she said, I just did a 10-mile race, and I came in last. I said, well, you weren't really last. And she said, yeah, the ambulance was right behind me. So I said, well, you are not backing out. I have my plane ticket, I'm coming. So I flew into Oregon, we did the race. Now we started together, we didn't run together, but we both finished the race. And that was so much fun having an accountability colleague for something like that. Here's a great example to do something with your friends. Put out what RFP, request for participation. So you tell people like in your healthcare center, hey, there's a run for the heart or something, let's all sign up. You get everybody to commit to signing up, then all of a sudden people have a goal, everybody shows up. Then you find that while you're getting ready for this, all of a sudden you're eating a little better because now I'm an athlete, I'm in training. So things like that can make a big difference.